Hello all and welcome to Gamer Barnes Plays Gran Turismo Sport, and Coen is back.
Hello.
Hello! There's been a slight hiatus with Coen, sadly, just due to scheduling conflicts. He's had family and I've had nothing better to do, so I've been playing on my own. But yeah, Coen's here now to help out, and he's also said hello, nice to meet you and good luck in the chat. Why? I don't know. But there you go. We are now today at the Red Bull Ring. And we are going to be using our... Oh, I just need to make sure I change my car, actually. I just realised I don't have the right car at the moment. I can't change car! Ah, 1 second. Cancel entry. 1 second. Because otherwise, you definitely would have been a bit underpowered for me, I'm afraid.
Oh.
I had the Bugatti VGT, which is 1600 brake horsepower.
Yeah, it's not all about horsepower.
No, but it's also, it does
helps.
have... It is twice the weight. It's 1400 kilos as opposed to 660. And it's four-wheel drive, which would have been in its favour, I'm sure. But I'm now in the right car. You're in the right car, Formula One?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
right.
smart. I'm good like that.
And let's go to track, just because we can. We've already been around this track ourselves. Going out behind Coen. There we are. Perfect pit exit.
That was really close, by the way, on my screen.
Was it? Oh, no, I was fine. Oh, I didn't realise I had to take steering back on that one. Yeah, so we are here now at the Red Bull Ring, which Coen and I did race around a little bit on the day we finished the last racing, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And yeah, today we're just going to race around here again and to see how well we do. So we're going to, do 2 laps on this one just to see how we get on, and then carry on with the main thing, because I have set it to qualifying races, so fastest lap goes first, if it even works that way at the moment. We'll see how it does.
We'll have a look.
But yeah, it's pretty good. So.
Terrible cornering here.
That's fine. I'm
I
happy
forgot
with
again
it.
that I can't do this one.
Yes, you need to learn. Yeah, this is the problem with Coen's experience on this Formula 1 track. He's been on this track before, but not in this game. Oh, that was way off. Whee! That was more drafting, less braking. Yeah, so Coen, if you want to explain your theories behind the full on.
So I know the layout, and that's quite easy on this particular track. It's only the issue that I play Formula 1 games on the computer with Formula 1 cars, where that corner is pretty much flat out.
Right. But I suppose that's where it shows this balancing isn't quite correct, is that this car's not Formula 1 specs, obviously.
Nope.
Which is fine. It's not the worst. It's still a very decent Formula 1 type car. It's just not the Formula 1 car. But it'll be okay. I do want to save up the money again to buy the Formula 1 car though, because I really want to see how much that differs in comparison to this one. It's 2 million, or is it 1 million credits?
2 million, I think.
2 million credits.
Yeah.
This one's 1 million, I believe, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, this one was 1 million, the official one's 2 million. But this one looks like the officials currently, because this one's got the halo. The other one doesn't. Which is weird. I suppose the other one was the official when it came out, maybe. Because this game is a couple of years old now. So it would make sense that this one be official now.
Okay, there we go. That's my time.
That's your time. My time is 1:20. So that's not too bad. Let's start the race. And hopefully this time I'll remember to save the replays so that I can actually do it from 2 perspectives.
Yay, that would be amazing for
It would be.
once.
For once.
Like,
I did
at
it
least once.
I did it once.
Yeah.
I think. Did I?
Did you?
No, I think I've done it during the Formula 1 racing. I did it for our French one.
Oh, yeah.
When we did Le Mans. I did it then. I had the 2 tracks then. But I can't remember doing it any other time. I don't remember now. But we'll soon find out. But anyway, here we are. Coen's in first. I'm in second. 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully that's my my syncing done when it comes to the replays when I do it. Virtual reality, I was going to say then, or virtual replay. It's going to be a bit of both. Speaking of virtual reality, love it, by the way. Spider-Man Homecoming Far From Home came out on it, which was quite fun to play.
And I've got VR now as well, so yay! But
yeah, have
on
you?
The Rift.
You got it.
For
you
the
said
PC.
About getting that, didn't you? Yes.
Yeah.
Have you got anything for it yet? Or have you played anything on it, rather? You said you already got something games on it.
Yeah. First game that I did, obviously, Euro Truck Simulator.
Of course. Has to be. And how did you find that?
It's good. I mean, to be honest, everything about it is good. The experience is brilliant. I mean, I've had the PlayStation VR, I've tested that one. This is on a whole different level. Like, it's not in the same league.
The PS, like even any console one, even if Xbox came out with one themselves, it will never hold a candle to PC VR. It's always going to be better on PC because it's always better hardware for a start. Because you can always upgrade the internal workings of a PC. Yeah. You can have the same shell for 20 years, but have different motherboards and different CPUs and GPUs, etc. Always. So you'll never have anything better than that. PC will always be the master race, as you want to call it. But just PS4 for me is just easier for recording and for
absolutely.
Purchasing.
And I agree.
It's just whatever you prefer. And I've had PS4, well, PlayStation, sorry, should I say. Oh, God, sorry. That was a bit too late on breaking. That was very late breaking.
I saw a flash of blue going through me.
Yeah, that was me not paying attention because I was too busy talking about PlayStation. But no, I've had PlayStation since the PS1. And I don't mean the slimline PS1, I mean the original PlayStation. So I've never had a different console. So it's just always been for me to fall back on PlayStation. I've been a Sony fanboy, let's say, for all my life.
I've not had the PlayStation 3. I've skipped.
Have you not?
No.
No, I've had all four consoles, and of each, I have owned the PlayStation original, the PS Classic, if you want to go that far. I have touched and played with the PS1, so the slimline version of the original console. I owned original PS2 and a PS2 Slim, so the one that came with the opening tray, of which I still have the PS2 Slim. I owned a PS3, which currently... Well, I had two of them, one of which Lizzie now owns because we use that for streaming Netflix, and the other of which my brother now owns because I bought it from cash converters for like 60 quid not too long ago. Did it all up and gave it to him, pretty much, because I didn't use it anymore because of the PS4. And I've owned this PS4 ever since. So... of which I have played two. I own this one, which is the original PS4 that Lizzie bought me, and I bought her a PS4 Slim when it came out. So the only one I haven't used is a PS4 Pro. I've never used the 4K one, but I need to because my editing software doesn't really do well with 4K at the moment anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me to bring out 4K videos.
Fair enough.
I have owned other consoles, like we do currently own a Sega Mega Drive Mini and a SNES Mini, and I did originally own a SNES back in the day. Well, my parents did, and I played it. And we owned the original Mega Drive when it came out, and we've had an N64 and an original Nintendo. But PCs never really had much in the way of gaming PCs. Like the first PC we ever had was Windows 98 Packard Bell, which we bought from PC World.
Which is not really probably known as a gaming PC.
Exactly.
So to say.
It came with 2 games on it, one of which was Pingu.
Yeah, okay. Well,
yeah.
That pretty much says it then.
Yeah. I believe the resolutions ran at 280 at the most. But yeah, it was great for what it did at the time. I remember it taking us forever to set it up, and now I know that I can set one up in about 5 minutes because I've owned my current laptop for about a month now, and it took me 10 minutes to set it up when I first had it.
Yeah.
Whereas we had to have one of my sister's mates' boyfriends around to help us set up the original Packard Bell because none of us knew how to use one.
I mean, if you think about it, setting up PCs, it used to be, even when we started in IT and everything, both of us.
Yeah.
It took a while, like at least an hour and a half.
That's very true, actually. Especially if you want to go bespoke software.
That's only the install. I mean,
Yeah.
and I set up full PCs. Windows install is like 20 minutes these days.
That's very true. But we've got a streamlined image at my current job. It downloads everything from a pre-built server. It literally just has the one Windows 10 image on it. And to set up the actual build, the image, so giving us the Windows 10 with the software we require, because we have now a fast lead to go straight into the wall, it's 5 minutes to download, 10 minutes to set up for it to fully install, so 15 minutes just to get Windows on there. But then the rest of it is the pain in the ass. So it's to set up the correct install versions.
I'm more sometimes limited
naming.
at my work if it's an SSD or not.
So yeah, all
like
of ours
most
are
of our
SSDs.
our desktop PCs are not, basically.
Now see, they went all out with our lot, and we've got SSDs and everything. Even my own work laptop is an SSD.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they're not very big. They're 240s, I think, or 250s. But
that's all you need, to be honest.
Yeah, but most of it's done on a. Yeah, but no, most of it's done anyway. They don't even use a lot of the internal workings, because all of our home drives, we have a H drive, home drive, if you want to call it, which is hooked up to the My Documents folder. So even if you save it into what's called My Documents on a machine, it still saves it to your network drive and still backs up periodically because we have file sync on. So even if you think you've saved it locally, you haven't. You still access it somewhere else. So it doesn't even take up that much space on the hard drive. The only thing that really takes up space on the hard drive is your Outlook cache, which is fine. Sometimes, depends on who you're talking to. Because one person, we had to clear down his OST file. It was 60 gigs. He had a 60 gig OST file. And you wonder why his laptop was running slow and Outlook wasn't responding correctly. Can't see what the problem was, you know.
Yeah, not a clue,
No. But yeah, it was horrendous. Because we have groups, we have low, mid, and high users. Low users, you get 320 megabytes of mailbox space. So that's the temporary users, people that only do bank staff and that kind of idea, people that aren't in all the time. They get very low-end mailboxes because they don't receive very many emails. Medium users, you get 2 gig, because again, not many emails. High users, there's no cap. This guy was in medium users.
A gig is fine. 2 gigs is normally fine.
Yeah, 2 gigs normally fine, but carry on.
Yeah, I mean, it's people say, oh, that doesn't sound like a lot. I mean, for emails, that's a lot of emails.
Yeah, it is. Even if you include attachments, considering you can only send 10 meg attachments maximum, that's still a lot of space.
Yeah.
But if you want to put it in ways of, people complain, oh, there's still not a lot of space because I need a lot of emails, yada, yada, yada. I've been at my current job for almost a year, and I'm still on 320 megabytes. I have not maxed it because I look after my mailbox. I delete mails that I know are not going to be useful anymore. Because obviously we get emailed like with, this reference has been logged under your name. This is an update on this reference. After that ticket's been resolved, you don't need to know those emails anymore. So delete them. But people don't do that. People don't clear out their mailboxes. I was like, I might need that at some point in the future. Why? You don't. It's done. Raise a new ticket if you need a new email. But they don't think of that. They just save every single email because a lot of people apparently are hoarders when it comes to electronic stuff.
To be honest,
as well
I
as
am an email hoarder.
You are as well.
Then I don't really have a limitation issue as well. So
I see. Technically, I don't have to because on the services level, we are all set to high users technically by default, which means high users don't have a limit; they're uncapped. But when my mailbox was set up, it wasn't set up with high users' privileges. I can migrate it. I have access. I can move my mailbox if I want to. But I want to prove a point. I want to say you don't need it. So I don't have that mailbox limit on mine for that reason. I give myself 320 megabytes. That's what I need. Thank you very much.
It's an awful corner for me there.
That's fine. Have you pitted, or are you still out?
No, I'm still out.
You're still out. Oh, I've pitted. I've been going high on this one.
Yeah, you might struggle. What's your laptop so far?
I need to check in a second. I'll check once in a minute because it doesn't quite sound me on here. I'm going to let it refuel all the way. Give me the 100%er. We'll have to refuel a couple of times in this one.
Yeah, twice at least.
Yeah, I'd say so.
You might be close to 3 times.
Yeah, probably. My best is 119.012.
Oh boy, you're done for.
Yeah, I'm not going to be any good. It's fine. I'm fine with it. I'm definitely not catching up on you in this one. It's a good thing that I hopefully have the recordings from both point of views this time. Hint,
Yeah.
hint to myself when I do this later on. Because I need to, because we're not anywhere near each other. You are literally halfway around the map on my side.
Yep.
How much petrol have you got left for your current car?
2.3.
2.3 laps. You can be going lean, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Thought so. I'm
I
39
set a
seconds
quick
behind
lap
you.
and then I sort of went from, oh, I'm driving away from Bonzi a bit too fast, I'll go lean.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with it.
Oh,
This is just... Yeah, no, I honestly am. I've resigned myself to the fact that you are a better driver than me. We've already proven that in a Formula 1 car. So that's where the next races come into it. Once we did the Formula 1 ones, we then do our touring cars or whatever, or muscle cars and drifting and dirt racing.
I'm really terrible in the dirt here on this game.
Exactly. So dirt racing is probably where I'm going to hone it in. So I'm going to be fine on
you
dirt.
have those challenges and everything.
Yeah.
And you can see the other person's time and everything. And on dirt race, you tend to be like 5, 10, 15 seconds ahead of me.
Really?
Every single time. Like.
Oh. That's not going to bode well for you then when we do dirt racing.
No. And those are not even full laps as well. Think about it for a moment.
Those are just the sections, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be like what we are now, but in the opposite way around, roles reversed. It's going to be about 40, 50 seconds ahead, and it's going to be me ahead of you.
You can have a look at this race, and you can sort of see the lines and hopefully learn from it.
Yeah, I will. I don't think I will, but we'll see. But we'll do this. We'll do. We've got our American Muscle tournament. Well, not tournament as such, but races coming up as well, which we'll probably do next. We'll probably do the American one next. Should we do like American tour? Should we do all American races, all American laps, tracks rather?
Sounds
that's
good.
The wording.
Yeah.
In the same two cars.
Yeah.
And do the points evaluation from that as well. And then after that, we'll do the dirt racing, and then we'll do whatever comes after that, which probably will be the other idea we spoke about. Well, we'll probably do the other idea in between, the whole comparison.
Absolutely.
We'll do that.
We'll have some fun videos coming up.
We definitely do. That's the thing. That's what we're getting at. Is we do have some nice plans. This is probably one of my few that I've actually planned so far in advance. Like all the videos I do on my own, I have no plan. It's like, what am I going to do today? No, I feel like playing that today. That's making a video. You know, that's how it kind of works when I do it on my own. Obviously, when I do the ones with Lizzie, it's slightly different. It's, you know, we're Stardew at the moment all the way until hopefully multiplayer comes out on Stardew. Concerned Dave, I'm looking at you for this. You haven't released it yet. And yeah, apart from that, it's yeah. So
no in the pits.
Stardew multiplayer. Harvest Moon, we're going to play at some point as well, possibly, because we've got that's another farming game, and that's another game Lizzie likes. So he's kind of keeping that kind of experience going on Saturdays, on Wednesdays, Fridays, are obviously always going to be whatever the free video game is at that time. Which we haven't spoken since, obviously, about that. They changed the games.
Oh.
Did you not remember? See that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It was meant to be Pro Evolution Soccer.
And we were going to have some fun with that.
Exactly. We had all these plans. And in fact, one of our videos, we even talked back about it and said, you know, we can play this game because Pro Evolution Soccer was the only one that actually had France in it at one point, etc., etc. Yeah. It was like, you know, we had all these ideas, and yeah, they were like, oh no, by the way, we'll give you these games instead now. Which, as bad as it sounds, I absolutely love Horizon Chase Turbo, which is the other game that came out for free this month, which is an arcadey racing game, which is multiplayer, if ever you feel the fancy for recording a Friday freebie with me still.
Sure.
But it's a racing game, but it's very much not what Gran Turismo is. So you'll have to race a few times on there yourself just to get the experience in. Because, my God, it's a completely different type of steering in comparison to this place. I can't remember what the game's called. Remember that old one back when it was a Ferrari, but it wasn't a Ferrari, from the Sega days? You know the one I mean?
Yeah. Outrun? No.
Outrun. Yes, it was Outrun.
Was it Outrun?
Yeah. Yes, that's the one. This game is that, but in multiplayer format.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what this is pretty much based on.
Game.
Yeah. So this is pretty much the same kind of thing. So the whole scenery moves with you. The corners appear as you're turning around them. The car kind of turns for you anyway, but you still have to turn the rest of it, and you still have to occasionally brake, etc. You have to collect things around the track sometimes, and you got nitro up to 3 to 4 to 5 attempts, and different cars you can unlock, all of that kind of stuff. But it's an awesome game. Absolutely love it.
Cool.
And obviously we've got not Beyond. There's a robot type game out as well. I can't remember what it's called now. It's a very A-class game type thing. Had some actually good stars in it. I can't remember what the name of it is. Made by the same people I think that made Heavy Rain.
I don't know.
But
I think I quickly saw the title and I saw.
Yeah.
But
it's basically I think
best of times.
That's fine. To be fair, I only know Horizon Chase Turbo because I've done it twice in 2 weeks for a video, just because I absolutely got addicted to it. That's the only reason why I remember that game's title. But this other game, you've played Heavy Rain, or at least you know of Heavy Rain, so you know what the idea is behind it.
Yeah.
The whole, it's a linear story. Press triangle to do this, press this to do this. If the character dies, that's fine, carry on with the story anyway. This is that kind of idea, and if I remember correctly, there are robots in it who are trying to act human. So think like Blade Runner type thing. They've got to pass tests and pass as humans. And if you get caught, I think it's like one of those kind of things that you get caught, you get destroyed, or you get memory wiped and have to start from scratch. I think anyway, that's from what I understand, but I've not actually even played the game at all. But with it, you get Heavy Rain as part of the bundle. Heavy Rain comes as part of the download pack. So you actually get 3 games for the price of 2 this month.
Very nice.
Yeah. But I think I already owned Heavy Rain on PS4 anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I think because it got released a little while ago on free anyway. Oh no, that's
sort of weird
wrong.
Though.
Go. What?
You're going a bit sideways there, Bounty.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's so funny because a lot of people were sort of complaining, Pro Evolution Soccer, and terrible game, why they're doing this, it's not really feels like a freebie. But then the backlash again, when they sort of changed it, was actually sort of more.
Oh almost. Really? There was actually backlash against using PS4, Pro Evolution Soccer?
Yeah, that they stopped using it. Some people sort of it sucks, but it's still sort of a decent game. Yeah.
I didn't realise that's why it stopped. I just thought, maybe they just changed their mind, or maybe they couldn't get the backing for it, like licensing requirements or whatever. I didn't realise it was a game of backlash.
It was a game of backlash, and then there was another backlash because they stopped it as well.
Well,
if you're going with a decision, just go with it at that point.
Yeah. I had no problems with those games they had coming out, because even me and you had plans on it and everything. I had no problems playing Pro Evolution Soccer. I mean, I haven't played a Pro Evolution Soccer in years, but it doesn't matter. It was always an awesome game.
I think my last one was 2006, maybe that I
played. I don't remember what the last one was I played. I just remember it being on the PS2. So it was 2 consoles ago. Or 2 generations of consoles ago, should I say. That was one of the last ones I played.
A couple bad laps at the moment.
That's fine with me. Your bad laps are my good laps. But so that's the last time I played one. I picked it up for €2 in a game exchange place in France. That was the last Pro Evolution Soccer game I played on PS2. Yep. It was good. I liked it. It was a football game to be fair, without all the microtransactions of FIFA.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the new Pro Evolution Soccer has got microtransactions, so I can't really say too much.
Probably.
I just remember that one didn't, and it was just easier to play than FIFA was. I mean, FIFA, I like it because Tottenham Hotspurs is my team to play whenever I play FIFA, because I kick ass with that team. But it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to play Pro Evolution for the mix-up, for a different type of game. It's like, saying you're going to bring out Forza and bring or whatever racing game you have on the other PS4, and then saying, "Oh no, we'll give you Grit GT instead." It's the same game, just different mask. That's all it is. That's what they could have done with that. Just give us Pro Evolution Soccer. PlayStation, if you hear me, you won't, because I'm only one voice, sadly, and the many outweigh the few. If you do hear me, please bring back Pro Evolution Soccer. I want to play it.
That's I want to see the people on the stands there. If yeah.
What did you do? I didn't quite see yours. Did you spin out or something?
No, I'm taking some really interesting white lines.
Oh, right. Did you go slap hands with the fans at that point? Did you stand out right
Yeah,
with them?
yeah, I just wanted let's do a high five with the car.
Yeah, as close as you can to them. I'd actually love to stop the camera at some point and just see what the fans actually look like, see how 2D they are. I want to see if it goes that far.
We can do that in one of the practice. After the race, we can have a
We'll
look.
see. Well, I need to remember to save the recording though. Not the recording, the replays and the recording. Both. Because that's the thing, at least I know I've got a backup on this. I've learnt a lot. I've come a long way since my original days of PlayStation recording.
Well done.
I'm recording this currently in my single view because I know that this is the contingency plan. If I forget to save the replay, at least I've still got a video. Unlike,
although I have to say,
I
by
come
the
out
way,
of it and be like, oh shit, I
Gran
forgot.
Turismo is very biased against Dutch players because the Dutch grandstand is not adapted in this game.
Really?
So I don't even have a home advantage, so to say, on this track. I'm very disappointed by that.
I'll write to Gran Turismo / Sony and tell them bring back Dutch and bring back PES. Sorry. We can complain twice at the same time. But there are certain cars I would love to see in this game. I would love to have more SUVs. That's what I want to see more of as well. We've got the 2 trucks, but I want actual SUVs. That'd be a nice thing. Bring in a Qashqai, bring in a Duke, or even bring in some more hot hatches or something. That's another race, by the way, as well. I want to do a hot hatchback race, just considering the Clio's out. Maybe do one of them versus like a Focus or something.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or new Clio versus old. Do old and new class. See what happens. Oh, that's you're a bit sideways there, Coen.
Yeah. I'm not sure why you're laughing. You're still 27 seconds behind, but yeah. Sure.
I know. It's just because you said it to me. I was just like, I just want to say it back. I want to be included. New topic of conversation. It may be short conversation depending on your answer. Have you seen Far From Home?
No.
Damn it.
Short conversation it is.
Short conversation it is. Lizzie and I watched it on Friday. We've seen it. For those that are watching this, by the way, this is Friday last week. Week before last, sorry. Because we're 2 weeks behind at the moment. We're recording this far in advance.
Yeah.
Yes, Lizzie and I have watched it. We've wrapped up phase 2 of the Marvel Universe. Which is quite nice. I have not ever met my original fastest lap so far.
Have you not? Neither have I, but then I've been still in lean since...
So, to be fair, so have I. That might be part of the reason I've been going to lean a few more times to try and save a bit more petrol.
Like, I don't know why you are, because you can sort of use every advantage you can have right now.
Yes, but if I do, the more power I go, the more I often have to go to the pits, which means the further behind I am.
Yeah, but you know that I still have to pit as well, right?
Yes, but you're in the pit. To be fair, you look like you were in the pit less time than I was, considering you had to top up as much petrol as I did, surely. Did you not go for change tyres?
I did.
You did change tyres as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
probably
I was going to say, because...
but...
Well, mine's at a fifth of their life, I think, roughly. I've lost a fifth of the life, sorry, I mean. Don't know about yours. Also, have you figured out how to do your curves yet?
Oh, I still haven't met the button.
Damn it! That's where I'd probably help. At least I won't be as far behind if we had Kurz. Maybe. Well, probably still will be. But...
I for whatever reason, doubt it, but yeah, sure.
But, you know, at least I
go
could catch up a little bit more on some straights. There would be less of a time difference, I'm sure, if I had an extra bit of power behind you on straights. It would be the same as like using slipstream, wouldn't it? To a degree.
Yeah, but you have to be sort of right in the slipstream.
Yeah, for slipstream to work, yeah, but for Kurz to work, you don't have to be in slipstream. It's the same kind of boost you get from that, isn't it? Roughly.
Does the game sort of take the fact that you have to be within a second of the other provider?
I don't know, because it doesn't quite call it Kurz on this, it calls it overtake. And I just pressed the button to test and it did light up.
You might have to be within a second then, so it's not going to help you whatsoever.
No, it does light up when I pressed it just now. I didn't want to hold it for long, because I didn't obviously want to use it to cheat. But when I pressed it, it does actually activate. So it does, even 24 seconds behind, it does let me activate it. And I can use it up. But it isn't one of those refillable ones. It literally is full to empty. You've used it, tatty bye. Wait, not tatty bye, you know what I mean. Don't end the video! But yeah, you know what I mean. It is useful. It does get used. Right, can we say we don't have to change tyres if we don't want to?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'm going to try and save a little bit of time. Doesn't really help, but my tyres have a bit of life left in them still. There we are, that's fine for me. How much petrol have you got left?
I just went and picked myself.
Oh, did you? I didn't even see you.
Nope.
I did too much, didn't I? Damn it. This time I overcalculated. Bugger. Right, I'm not catching you this time, definitely. Not even
to be honest,
close like it was last race.
I probably could have made it. But I want to go full out for the last couple of laps.
That's fair enough.
So basically I'm going full power.
What, currently?
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I've just realised I've got a few extra miles of petrol to waste, so I'm going full power now as well. But you know, this race has been fun. We've been talking. It's definitely one-sided. It's definitely been one-sided Formula 1 racing.
Yeah, you have been definitely talking more than I have.
I always do, right? I always talk. I don't like silences, especially in videos. So I want to make sure I fill all the gaps as best I can.
No.
I like filling the slots. Wait.
Again, that is a very wide line.
I saw you go up on there actually. I was like, oh, hang on. Still no wider than one of those ones I took when I just went straight in front of you.
No, so, that was just horrendous.
Yeah, like... I wasn't paying attention at all. But at least I wasn't thinking of Anna Kendrick this time.
3,
Bugger.
2, 1.
No, I'm fine. I have the... This was the... Oh, wait, that's actually wasn't a good turn, but that was my own fault. But no, I was paying attention this time. It's all fine. I still haven't tweeted at Anna Kendrick. I should need to find out what video it was that I actually screwed up in. And tweet at her and say it was your fault I lost.
I think it was the first and second race.
First and second. Right. I need to tweet at her and say
definitely
you're the reason I lost these. Yes, that was the first race. That's fine. The Nürburgring GP race. So how many times have you changed tyres? None in this whole race, or once? Once. Same here.
Done once.
So we can agree then we don't have to change them if we don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, because that does save time then.
Yeah,
especially if you know you've got enough life left in them. To be fair, we probably don't have to change them at all during this. We don't do way enough to be able to need to change tyres. Good thing I set it to more than 30 seconds for the timeout.
You only set it to 30, you say?
No, I said good thing I set it to more than 30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, you don't have to worry about slowing down before the finish line. Or
I saw your name on the straight there, by the way.
Pardon?
I saw your name on the straight, like you were sort of ahead of me. When the nameplate
Really?
comes up. Yeah.
Oh, right. No, definitely not ahead of you. You're fine. You're way in advance. I think had we have done any more laps, like I'd say twice as many, you'd be overlapping me. Especially at that point. That was horrendous, Richard. But this was good. And I will see in a minute as well how we compared to the original current world record holder.
Oh, nowhere near. Nowhere near.
We'll see. We'll see how close you were. I haven't. I know we did say it last time. I believe in a video we did mention it, but I don't remember what it was. I don't want to look at my laptop just yet.
1 minute 4
seconds,
seconds, I believe, in the race. 1 minute 2, I believe, in qualifying.
Was it?
Yeah.
I need to look up what the official documented one is on my Excel spreadsheet. I know it was Kimi Raikkonen who did it. That's the last world record attempt. Well, that was as of this video and as of me looking it up when I did the spreadsheet. So if it's changed by the time you watch this video, I'm sorry, don't tell me in the comments. I can't change it. But at the time of this video, Kimi Raikkonen was the world record holder for the fastest lap.
But then there was
on this.
the race last weekend. I'm not sure if the time was beaten.
That's it. That's the problem. I don't know because I'm going by the spreadsheet. I'm afraid I'm not going to have to change it every time.
Yeah.
But I might check it in a minute. I might check the website and
And
see
I'm
if it's
done.
different. Yeah.
I am the winner.
I am 43 seconds behind. At the end of that, I'm 43 seconds behind. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's okay. Coen, I resigned myself to it after the first 3 thrashes.
43 seconds?
Yeah. I got terrible.
That's it. Okay, maybe you got a bit terrible. I started setting in a couple good 117s as well.
Yeah, my best one was the 119 something at the end. I did not do any better after that. 44.622 seconds.
That was my best lap in lean.
Was it?
Yeah.
Mine's been terrible. Mine has always been terrible. But it's okay.
4 positions, fastest lap. Oh, look at that prize money.
Yeah, I wasn't too bad. I had something. I had money.
You did something.
Race results. What was the... Let's do lap chart. Can I do that? Does it tell me? Fastest lap, it tells me is 116. I need to save the replay, yes. Replay saved. Thank you, Coen. I just need to try and find out what the results were. I couldn't find out what my fastest lap was. Oh, I need to do it that way. Okay, that's fine. Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me. I don't know how it tells me. It tells me lap chart and it tells me results, but it doesn't tell me the breakdown. Anyway, you won. That's what matters. Yours was
16.738.
Right. Because I need to write mine down at some point, so I might have to do mine after the fact. 116.738. I need to do this properly on my spreadsheet because I've got it formatted. 116.738. I need to turn my light on at some point. I'm currently working on just a laptop screen.
Yeah.
Yes, so Kimi Raikkonen had the best fastest lap at the time of this recording, at the time of me looking it up on the spreadsheet, and it was 1.6 minutes. 0.957. You were 10 seconds roughly behind.
Slightly less than 10. I'll take that.
That's not bad going, to be fair. I've just checked the website, by the way, and it's still 1.6.
Okay, cool.
That was as of last year in the Scuderia Ferrari.
Yeah.
I said that correctly. That's the fastest ever so far around that track.
Cool.
Awesome. So Coen's got 3. I've got 1. We have 4 races left. 12 to 4 points.
What do you mean you got 1?
1 point for that race.
Points. Oh, I thought you meant wins. No.
No.
Okay, that's good.
You've got 3 points. I've got 1 point.
So what does that bring us to the total?
12 and 4. 12 points for you, 4 points for me. Shut up.
How many races are there left?
4. I'm not winning. It's fine. Let's have a look. If I were to all 4 of these,
you need we'll be equal at the end of it.
3, 3, 3 gives me 16. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, it gives you 16. So at that point, we don't have to throw in another race just somewhere, just to see how we got on. You know, a random race that day. To be like, oh, let's go for this place today because we haven't used it in a race. Maybe a French one because there's one that goes over a bridge, which I'd love to do on a Formula 1 car. But that's fine. We'll do that as and when it comes along. But yeah, anyway, you won that one fair and square, and you've probably won this whole challenge fair and square. I'll kick your butt on the dirt racing at some point, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
We shall see. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to let us know if you've got any ideas for us what to race in at some point. We'll add to our list at some point. It depends on how good it is. We might even do it before our other ideas. You never know. So feel free to let us know.
We'll see.
We will indeed. Until next time, guys. Tatty bye.
Tatty bye.
Woo.